my lazy arm is in the next room and I can't be bothered to go get it. So we're doing this old school. Resting on the sofa. Focus on me though. Hi. It's Bo. I just wanted to make a little video because my brain's been a bit funny today. Yeah, one of the things that we don't talk about much on here, but another mental health condition. We have quite a few. We only really talk about like depression and DID on here, but we also suffer from some other things. But one of the ones that we don't really talk about is that we really suffer from catastrophic anxiety and have done for a really long time. And it's just the worst because it's so irrational, and lots of people don't really know about it. You know, when people think about anxiety, they think scared of going outside, or, you know, people are looking at me, or, you know, I'm scared I'm gonna do something wrong, I'm gonna mess up, you know, things like that. But like catastrophic anxiety, which is what we've got mainly, is just the fear that something is gonna go really wrong, really bad, you're gonna die. Like, I would be sat on the bus as a teenager, minding my own business, you know, listening to my music in my headphones, and then all of a sudden I would just get this image in my brain of the bus completely driving, because we'd be going over like a flyover, like a freeway, just driving straight off the bridge, and I'd crash and die. But then not only do I have that image, I get the image of my mum finding out, of Casey finding out of the news channels, and everybody being all like, oh my god, it's so tragic, and I don't give a shit what happens to me. That's the worst part of this. This anxiety has never been about me dying. Of course, it obviously stems from me dying, but me dying is not the scary part of it. It's how everyone else would react. So, like, I bring this up because I was walking home from the shop today, and I just had this image really very suddenly of me getting hit by a car, or being run over by a car and not making it. And that wasn't the scary part of this image, you know. It's the afterwards that comes with it. It was Casey being away and having to fly back immediately because I'm in hospital. My mum, who's on her honeymoon right now, having to fly back home immediately because I'm in hospital, and then I die. And Casey, I had this awful image of Casey, like, crying, sitting in front of this camera saying, hi guys, hello everyone who's watching now, but I've got some really awful news, Bo has died, you know? And how you guys would react, you know? I don't... Yeah, it's really like... And I don't know why this is what my brain does, you know? Like, I don't have social anxiety at all. I don't care what people think of me, well, to some degree. When I go outside, you know, I go out with a cane, I go out with crazy hair. I don't care what people think about me on the streets. Like, I don't get anxious about taxes and global warming and normal things. I get anxious that I'm just suddenly gonna drop dead. And it's always just sudden as well. Like, I'll just suddenly get hit by lightning, or just suddenly die, and it's the awful aftermath of it. Just like, it really got, like, when I was going home, it really got me. I was almost just like having a panic attack in the street, just thinking about how you guys would react to knowing that, like, Layla was gone and Toast was gone, you know? Because obviously it's not just me, it's all of them, you know? And I just like, because it panicked me thinking of Layla dead. It panics me thinking of Toast dead, or Jake dead, or any of them, you know? So, like, it doesn't panic me in thinking of myself dead, my body. It panics me thinking of them, you know? I protect and save my body for them. And, yeah, I feel sick. That's what my brain is today. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe dye my hair. I'm gonna the DID Watchdog on Instagram. What a wonderful channel! Shout out to them. Account. They do wonderful things to save the community. They asked if anyone had seen the Silent Hill movies, wanted to do a woof about them, like a bark about them. And they are the Silent Hill, the first one, is my favourite horror movie ever, so I thought, fuck it, why not, I'll do it. Because some people having to watch a movie for the triggers and writing down all the triggers and stuff could be difficult, especially if it is a triggering movie, but it is one of my favourite horror movies ever, so I am happy to rewatch it. So I'm going to rewatch that and write down all the triggers and know that I am helping people, because it is a very triggering movie. As much as it's an amazing horror movie, there's like a very, very dark backstory to it. Oh god. So like, I'm very happy to do this to help people. Yeah, I'm excited to do that. I might dye my hair while I do it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna tune into Nin's live stream. For those who don't know, Nin is obviously Chloe and Nina integrated. I had a message the other day from someone who said, "Oh, I've just seen Chloe's post, you know, about the integration. How are you doing?" And it actually just shocked me, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, how am I doing? Well, and you know, they say a lot, integration is hard. Integration is real hard. And, you know, when I first heard, I was very much like, yes, amazing, welcome, I love you all, this is amazing, you know, not this is amazing as in you've integrated, this is amazing as in, hello, welcome, I love you all, you know, hi, this is great. Not a bad thing. But then, after like a couple of days of actually like sitting on it, and you know, I put on old live streams or old videos in the background just to keep me company, and I was watching the DID sleepover live stream, and I was looking at it, and I was like, it was over a year ago now, but like, that's Chloe, and I'm never gonna see Chloe again. You know, and I really don't want to cry, but I'm really emotional today. Like, obviously I'm gonna love Nin, and I welcome her with open arms, and we've spoken loads, and you know, she feels exactly the same way about us as before. You know, nothing, her feelings haven't changed about us. But it's sad, you know. I will never see my best friend again. You know, I have only a few people in this world that I can really call my best friend, and Chloe was one of them, and I will never see her again. I know she's not gone. Like, integration's never gone. But it will never be the same, you know. She'll never ever be the same Chloe again. She's not Chloe anymore, she's Nin. And I love Nin. And I'm gonna, when I see her in a few days, I'm gonna jump on her and openly welcome her with hugs and cuddles and kisses and whatever. But just, it's sad. And I never realised how sad till now. If you've been watching our channel for a long time, then you know that I am an integrated alter. A long time ago, about 2 years ago, I split into two. One who believed the trauma to be a good thing, and one to be a bad thing. Not necessarily like that. One who took all of the emotions from the trauma, and then one who didn't, basically. And yeah, eventually we both integrated into me. But Casey started dating Harley. And I've never thought about it until now, but Casey lost their first girlfriend, technically. Harley's gone, you know? Left the girl that Casey started to date and fell for is gone. And won't ever come back. And I've never asked how they felt about that. And I want to get them in on like a sofa chats video to ask them questions and get you guys to ask some questions. But yeah, it's bittersweet integration, and I really don't know how I'm gonna move forward with it. Obviously, I'm just gonna move forward with it and be fine, but it is sad. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna tune into the live stream, meet her at the same time as you guys. I guess live meet her, but I've met her over message. But yeah, I'm gonna go before I like cry or something. I'm emotional today. I'm gonna watch a scary movie. Bye.